Behind me is a statue of Toussaint Louverture, located in front of the Palais National, the National Palace, in the Haitian capital of Port-au-Prince. Louverture was a remarkable revolutionary leader and military commander who, by any just standard, ought to be famous in the annals of military history. He led the largest slave revolt in history and by far the most successful. It liberated the entire slave population of present day Haiti, what was once known as Saint Domingue. Uh, and during the 18th century, Saint Domingue was a French colony that generated tremendous wealth thanks to its massive production of sugar. That wealth was generated by tens of thousands of enslaved Africans who spent their lives chopping sugarcane or performing the arduous job of rendering the sugar into sugarcane into sugar. These enslaved Africans seldom lived more than 3 years after their arrival in Saint Domingue, which meant that the slaves had to be constantly replenished with new Africans stolen from that continent and then brought in chains to Saint Domingue. Louverture organized the revolt. It began before he got involved with it, but he made sense of it strategically and ensured its success by creating an army strong enough to eventually destroy a French expedition of over 30,000 troops sent by Napoleon to recapture Saint Domingue in 1802. Now, the following documentary that you're going to watch takes the place of a lecture presentation by me this week, since the documentary covers the remarkable life of Toussaint Louverture much better than I could. I know you'll find it compelling. I'm going to share the screen with you because I'm not going to leave you entirely without contribution from me. Get this all set up for you. You will have seen these already in PDF format, but I'll walk you through them anyway, right quick. The one at the bottom is optional. So all the rest of them are fair game for the examination. By the end of this presentation, you should understand Saint Domingue's wealth and the nature of slavery in the colony, the impact of the outbreak of the French Revolution on Saint Domingue, and the different reactions of different groups in the colony to the French Revolution. To Saint Louverture's background, his gradual emergence as the leader of the Haitian Revolution, and the reasons his involvement was critical to its success. Bachman, a voodoo priest of sorts, and the significance of voodoo in sparking the Saint Domingue massacre, really, that opened the Haitian Revolution. The initial reaction of the revolutionary government to this massacre and its transformation during the Reign of Terror and the intervention of Commissioner Léger Félicité Sonthonax. Next, the adroit strategy by which Toussaint Louverture shaped events and his role in the French National Assembly's abolition of slavery in 1794. He was nowhere near Paris when it happened, but he had set in motion the chain of events that eventually led to that decision by the National Assembly to abolish slavery. Then Napoleon's attempt to reimpose slavery on Saint Domingue, the war between the Blacks and Napoleonic France, and the achievement of independence. And then finally, the significance of the Haitian Revolution in world history. Now, the documentary is about 55 minutes in length, and the key terms are in the same order as they appear, as the subjects concerning them appear in the documentary. In addition, I've supplied you with an index to the various film topics to make it easier for you to find them. So I think I've done my due diligence, even though I'm not lecturing this week. And as I say, you're gonna enjoy this better than you would enjoy a lecture by me. So let's get started with you enjoying it. Okay, have fun.